So I've had my eye on this video for a while now and I kept putting it off, until now. Here's a video that attempts to explain why global warming is a hoax, and it does so by doing robotic voices for two animal characters. Sorry that I'm making you guys sit through this, there aren't too many good climate change denying videos out there. Anyway, let's begin.
I am shivering harder than Charlie Rangel in an IRS audit.
You can say that again. It is cold enough to freeze the nuts off my Prius.
You own a Prius? Why did you buy that expensive ugly piece of crap?
I am helping to save the world.
You mean you actually still believe in the anthropogenic global warming hoax? Over the past 4.5 billion years, the Earth has obviously gone through many natural cycles of warming and cooling.
This is probably the number one argument that deniers of climate change bring up, that the Earth has gone through periods of warming and cooling in the past, millions and billions of years ago. While yes, this is true, it shouldn't be used to reflect the warming trend we are seeing today, because it is much steeper and happening at a much higher rate than it ever was. Think of it this way, if the climate changes slowly, organisms and ecosystems as a whole can adapt. Natural selection usually takes care of it. However, if the climate changes too quickly over a short period of time, environmental pressures are too high for adaptations, and species will end up going extinct. And that doesn't just apply to global warming too. It also applies to various other human activities, such as plastics in the environment, aerosol pollutants, deforestation, etc. It's happening at an alarming rate and many populations are dying off because of it. Change itself isn't necessarily bad, but change at a high rate can be, and that's what we see with the rising CO2 levels.
Carbon dioxide levels are rising and global temperatures are rising too. Therefore, man-made carbon dioxide is destroying the planet.
That is faulty logic. Do you also believe that people holding umbrellas will cause it to rain?
No, I do not.
Well, that is the same logical construct.
I know what he's going to say here. He's going to say that temperature rises cause CO2 level increases. He's going to go into more detail later, so let's wait for that. Besides, it's not the first time we've addressed that claim on this channel.
Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Greenhouse gases trap heat, and that is why carbon dioxide is causing global warming.
Yes, I mentioned this before, but greenhouse gases have a specific property in which they can absorb infrared rays and cause their bonds to vibrate. They can hold onto and release large amounts of energy compared to regular gases. This has been shown to without a shadow of a doubt, and it is the principle behind greenhouses, which means ultimately there is a causal relationship between carbon dioxide and temperature. Scientists have mapped out this effect. They have made predictions with models of carbon dioxide emissions. After all the models that scientists have created, deniers have done nothing but try to disprove or undermine them. Where are your own models? Where are your CO2 prediction graphs? Where are your calculations on how trends will look like in the future? Where are your explanations on what controls temperature fluctuations? Of course, it's not that you need to come up with your own claims to dismiss the claims of others. But how much of science do you really know if the only thing you can do is deny the overwhelming scientific consensus? Let's be clear. Simply saying that science is wrong is one thing, but to go out of your way and claim that climate change isn't happening or won't have any detrimental effects is another.